A legacy born from a desire to create, with a lifespan equal to that of a Star Trek series. This is the story of the PC behind the first 21 episodes of the Star Trek Online Preservation Project. After I got tired of the constant aimbots and hackers from Halo Custom Edition on the maps Huge Ass, yes, that's what it was really called, and Cold Snap, the time for me to stop using someone else's PC for my gaming needs finally came to a close. I decided to build my own from the ground up, but unlike a lot of my friends, I had no idea how to do it. I decided to go to my local library and found the book Building the Ultimate Gaming PC, published around 1998. I pored over every page and laughed at the end of it, the shameless shout out to the development of a new game entitled Unreal Tournament, which is the name of the font I heavily use in my videos. It hit me. This isn't going to be as hard as I thought. It started here. The old house of one Mr. Erdman. Well, the basement to be exact. He was the soundboard operator of a nearby church that I went to at the time. Wait, 4.2 stars? That can't be right. Anyway, getting back on topic, he had several inoperative PCs lying around and let me salvage what I could from them. A power supply here, a hard drive there, an old IDE cable, and finally a case. Next, I saved up $260 and went to TigerDirect.com and bought a bunch of cheap parts until I finally had everything you see in this picture here. I moved everything into his computer room and assembled the whole thing in about 2 hours. It would have taken less, but I found out that I had to reconfigure the power button and status light wires to fit the setup on the motherboard. And bam! My PC was born. Just look at that smile. The next 4 years in his basement, and later here in this trailer park, I learned the dynamics and eventually my playstyle in Star Trek Online. It wasn't until I moved all the way out to Oklahoma that I started to get into making YouTube content. The beginning was Synergy Foundry playthroughs on this channel here. Wait, how do annotations work again? I can't seem to figure it out. Well, I'll have to leave the channel link in the description. After that project was abandoned, I tried to create my own series, Synergy Retro Gaming, a let's play in which I tried to play through Homeworld 1 and 2, as well as Descent 1 and 2. Sadly, it was quickly abandoned after only a few episodes. It's still available on my channel, but I won't be doing that series anymore. Just, avoid the news episodes. It's very depressing stuff. Then, success! My series was born. I originally wanted to go it alone, but after the good times I had with Chris, I decided to make him a more prominent part of the series. Things were going good, until I got kicked out of my house in Oklahoma. Which reminds me, you see that blurry teal car in the driveway of my Oklahoma home? Have fun! Sadly, that wasn't the worst of my challenges. If you look hard, you will see a 2-year gap in my uploads. That's because of this place. This horrible, horrible place. Country Pride. Think of it as a group home in the middle of nowhere for the mentally impaired. Yes, I have a few issues in that field. Enough to completely bar me from serving my country. As much as I want to. Sorry. Imagine a place where you're treated like a teenager, still in high school, with all the rules and regulations thereof, where if you break the rules, even slightly, you can get all your entertainment possessions taken away from you for a month. Finally, on top of that, getting angry with you because you figured out the Wi-Fi password that you weren't supposed to know, but they manually entered it into your computer. I mean, angry enough to change the password to "Michael is really pissing me off," with no spaces. For you non-tech people, all it takes is, let's see. Simply right-click on your Wi-Fi connection, choose Open Network and Sharing Center, find the name of your Wi-Fi connection, choose Wireless Properties, go to the Security tab, and then click this check mark. You may have to enter your administration password. And there it is. Wasn't always like that. First half a year under the original owner, Linda, was great, until her granddaughter, Kaylee, inherited the company with no medical training whatsoever. Just inherited it. But I digress. Got kicked out of there, too. Even tried to stamp me with a $17,000 bill. Like I'm gonna pay that anytime soon. Luckily, as you can see, that's not where it all ended. I moved to Toledo, got my series back on track. I may have only been able to record when no one was home, but I didn't really mind. I was also back to a place where I was treated well. As a lot of people know, treat me well, and there will be no issues. Treat me badly, and I will leave holes in your walls. Country Pride can attest to that. My PC and I had to move one last time, only a few miles away, and I was able, once again, to record whenever I wanted. Even brought in a new member, Sophia. Things were looking up, until the evening of April 27th, 2017. A very hot day. So hot that just sitting in my chair made me sweat. I made the mistake of recording my next episode. Got the mission from Admiral Quinn, picked up a character that had a reference to a Deep Space Nine episode, transported him to the new hub for the next few missions, said hello to the NPC, and bam! My PC shut itself off. Opened up the case, and everything inside was scorching hot. Come to find out, a few days later, that it had overheated to the point of failure. Just like that. On that desk. It was gone. But I had plans. We can rebuild. Stronger. Faster. Better. Until then, let's fix that 4.2 star rating.